Hey everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Speak Nerdy to Me, because Anne and I just got back from Comic-Con a little less than a week ago. Very sad, very, very sad. I am Kaori Takee, by the way, and again, this is Anne Campea, and we make Team Amasian. Yep. So a lot of trailers came out, so we wanted to do a special trailer reaction. So we're going to go down a couple of our trailers that we wanted to react to. First one is the Fantastic Four trailer. Fantastic Four comes out August 7th. And Anne, what'd you think?
Okay, so I did enjoy the Fantastic Four trailer. I thought that it was really similar to the trailer we've already seen. Yeah. But I did like that they've infused some more of the backstory of Mr. What's his name? I was going to call him Incredible.
I thought you were going to say Mr. Crocodile. Like, yeah, him.
But of him being, young, and then also a lot more of, and I'm drawing a blank as to the names, but the thing.
It's been a long week.
Being in. So there was a lot of extra stuff that they've added to the trailer. I will say that I'm impressed by it, but it's so close to the first one, in my opinion, that I wasn't blown away by it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it added more value to already the excitement that we all have built up to this Fantastic Four movie. I think it looks like it's going to be a good movie, and when we were watching it, I'm thinking, oh God, please be good. Because the other two, I didn't even watch the other two with Jessica Alba as Invisible Woman, and then we had, who was it? Oh, Chris Evans, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. He's a much better Captain America, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a perfect Captain America, but yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four, I'm definitely going to see it. It's got the trailer, it definitely entices you. I just hope that they didn't leave everything in the trailer, if that makes any sense,
Yeah, and I was already sold with the first trailer.
Yeah.
So, this was just a nice bonus, but again, I wasn't blown away like some of the other trailers we're about to talk about.
Yeah. So let's move on. Let's talk about The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Wakame.
Oh,
what did you think?
Well, I thought that this space thing sucks. This is Space Dog.
This is her cosplay.
Her cosplay, Space Dog. Let's talk about The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It stars Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer, which is pretty cool. Is it Armie or Arnie? I always get that confused. It's Armie.
It's Armie, I thought.
Yeah, you're right. See?
Sounds like it.
This is why we stick together.
That dude.
Yeah, that dude. That we enjoy to watch. So I think this movie looks really good. It's nice to see Henry Cavill in a different role other than Superman, and to see if he can take himself away. And in the trailer, it looks like he really can. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
As he should be, because he's the man from U.N.C.L.E. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
I love how I toss it to you while you're searching. I'm such a dick.
I'm searching for something.
I'm also a dick.
I was going to highlight that there's a actress that I'm not too familiar with, and I wanted to make sure I got her name.
Okay.
I think it's this woman, Alicia Vikander.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed her in the trailer, because she's like the getaway person in the car or whatever.
Yeah.
But relatively unknown to me, so I'm excited to see what her role is going to be in the film. But again, Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, they're both super hot, but at the same time, it's like you said, it's nice to see Henry Cavill outside of the Superman suit. It's nice to see Armie Hammer kind of play off of Henry Cavill in the trailer. And there's a lot going on. I will want to highlight Hugh Grant in the trailer. I think was my favorite. I like seeing him in the role that he's going to play. He's almost like Charlie and Charlie's Angels kind of thing. So it was cool to see more of him in this trailer. Yeah,
and I'm not very familiar with The Man from U.N.C.L.E., but I definitely want to see this movie for sure. I'm actually more excited about this one than the Fantastic Four movie, believe it or not. And that comes out August 4th. So the next one is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 trailer. That movie comes out November 20th. Oh my gosh, I hope it's good, because Mockingjay Part 1 was, for me, the movie that I wanted to walk out of the year last year. It was so bad for me.
Yikes.
But the trailer did a good job. I'm going to hold on to it. Hopefully they just add all the action into this one, which I think they're going to. There's going to obviously be a conclusion. It's probably going to be tragic. But what did you think of this trailer?
The teaser I loved.
Yeah.
I love The Hunger Games. I'm a big fan of the whole series. I did not hate it, the first part of this last film, as much as Kaori did. I thought it was a good setup. It reminded me so much of, how they broke up Harry Potter, the last one, where the first part was just really a build up to the second epic battle of the film. And so I think we're going to get that in this next film to wrap up the whole series. And all the action and all of the drama really was at the end of the book anyways. So I wasn't too surprised that they used that. I kind of wish they didn't even break up the last movie. I think it was one of those where they really didn't have to, but they knew they were going to make money on it. But the teaser trailer got me all excited. I think there's something really eerie about people going to war wearing all white. There's just something aesthetically like appealing to me. The fact that they have their soldiers in white going to battle, and then they have Katniss coming out in this like full red armor, which she looked badass in. So tingly because I'm thinking about it. It was really cool, I thought. Have
you or you guys ever read the book A Handmaid's Tale?
No.
Okay, so that's what Hunger Games and Katniss's character reminds me of. It's basically a different world. And in the cover of the book, the handmaids, one of the handmaidens is wearing a red and everyone was wearing white. So it just totally reminded me of that.
Oh, that's
I think
cool.
you would really like this book, by the way. A Handmaid's Tale. I forgot who wrote it, but it was really good, and I had to read it back in high school, but it was really good.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, like, it's a little different, obviously, where... now we're going off topic, but real briefly, if you guys want to hear more about it, it's basically like every different maiden has a different purpose, and this girl her purpose is to get pregnant and have children from like the leader. And anyways, it's really interesting.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah,
sounds kind of like Mad Max.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Wow.
But I think Anne would like it.
All right. Read it.
Yeah. All right. So next one, let's talk about at Comic-Con, Star Wars Force Awakens had like a little Comic-Con reel where they showed some behind the scenes, some people, some of the actors reacting on set, and it was just a beautiful thing. And this movie, it's going to come out December 18th.
Not soon enough.
Not soon enough. I think my reaction to this reel was like emotional. Like, it's just been a long, long time coming, and it already feels closer to the original 3 episodes than episode 1, 2, and 3. We have a new slew of actors along with the old ones that are getting on board with this. So I am praying that it lives up to this expectation. And I'm trying not to have much expectation, but you can't help it because you get emotional watching these things. Yeah. And you want it to be good. And you already got, beat up by the first episode 1, 2, and 3, that you want this one to rock.
Yeah.
And it's now they're already talking about other spin-offs and stuff. You're like, it just better be.
But did it make you excited about the movie?
Yeah, it did. I mean, not more excited.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if I can get any more excited about this release.
Yeah.
Or December 18th. But what about you?
Unlike Kaori, I have very high expectations for this film. I think it's going to be great. And that's just based on the fact that it's Star Wars. I love in this reel that they really highlighted old versus new, right? Like you're saying, they highlighted the new actors that are coming in, but they also had, Mark Hamill on screen. They had Princess Leia, I can't remember her name right now, but
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, they had Carrie Fisher on there. I think they had Anthony Daniels getting into the C-3PO suit. So a lot of good commentary from both old and new. I love that J.J. Abrams has chosen to not go full CGI on this film.
Yeah, thank goodness.
The fact that they are building the costumes, they're building the sets. There's people on set, like Kaori said, that probably watched Star Wars when they were 7 and now are getting to either work in the film or act in the film. And this is a dream come true. Simon Pegg was the one that was like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
So like you, like chills, everything, really excited, goosebumps. I thought it was a really good Comic-Con reel. I don't know how much more they can put out between now and the release date.
They don't need to.
And I agree. I don't know that they even need to at this point.
What do you think, Wakame? I want to be Bark Vader again. Oh, she's snorting.
She loved it.
She did love it. And then now we're going to talk about Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. And this movie comes out March 25th. 2016.
It should have been out today. That's the crazy thing.
I mean,
the original release date was today.
I guess, like, This movie has been dragging its movie feet because it is slow with the stills coming out. It is slow with the trailers. It is slow with the reveals. I think last year at Comic-Con, all we got was a bat signal. Or was it 2 years ago? I forget.
Oh,
2 years
like the logo on top of the logo.
Yeah. It was like, oh, maybe that was 2 years ago. That's
people were
2
like
years
pissing
ago.
their pants over that too.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I think every time we have to talk about this film, either you or I brings it up that I feel like we've been talking about this film for 10 years.
Yeah, and then you have Suicide Squad, which is going to be released before this movie. Yeah. I'm like, what is... Oh, a little bit after this movie, but still, like, what is happening? Anyway, my reaction to this trailer was it's definitely better than the first leaked trailer that came out, but... I mean, I'm not that interested. I'm losing interest in it for some reason. I don't know what it is. No, I still want to see it. Don't get me wrong. I want to see how this pans out, and I think that it has every possibility to be a great movie. But I'm not. It doesn't entice me any more than I already was enticed. So I'm like, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to say I enjoyed everything because I enjoy everything. This trailer reminds me so much of the comic, my favorite comic, and I'm going to keep saying this until the movie comes out, but my favorite comic, Injustice Gods Among Us, pits Batman versus Superman. And I think this trailer, makes it kind of a real thing for me. It's the embodiment of the story of that comic. And we've debated this before. What happens when you put Superman against Batman? And in reality, who knows? Because Batman has kind of the wit and the ability to take down somebody as powerful as Superman.
I think that you have a good point because you're a comic book reader and I'm not a comic book reader. And maybe that's why you're more invested in it because you have seen them at battle before where I'm thinking... My only lore is through the video games, right? Playing Arkham or whatever. And I'm thinking, well, I hate to say it, but Superman could probably just kick his ass unless there's kryptonite around. That's as far as my knowledge goes.
Yep. And I think that's the beauty of this trailer is that it highlights that Batman actually could stand a chance, or at least he's going to try. I do like the 1 second clip of Batman starting to do CrossFit, dragging that tire through the like trying to work out again because I know he's been out of commission. It seems like for a little bit in this film. But I just like the idea that people are not happy with what Superman's doing, and that Batman has to come out of hiding and
they're both
kind
misunderstood.
Yeah, it's just different ideologies. Yeah. It's the same in the Marvel universe with Captain America and Iron Man. In this case, Superman and Batman, I think, are the most recognizable superheroes in
absolutely
with whether it's DC or Marvel, and the fact that we're going to be able to see them go up against each other. I'm really interested to see their take on how this is going to play out.
That's true, and I think like when it was first announced that this movie was coming out, I was extremely excited, extremely amped. But I just think that I lost the mojo after waiting for so long and just getting teased so much.
Yeah,
and then we had Lex Luthor, which a lot of people complain that he had long hair. I was cool with it. I think there's a version in comic books where he has long hair. It's like go look it up.
I think his expressions were spot on.
Yeah, the way he spoke in the trailer, I think he was a good choice.
Gal Gadot, what do you think? Wonder Woman.
I'm still having a hard time with her, and it's not so much like I doubt her acting skills. I'm sure she's a great actress, or they wouldn't have put her in such a jam-packed all-star cast. But in terms of physicality, it's still something that I need to get used to, and I think I could get used to it. But like even in the trailer, like she turns around, there's like spine coming out of her back. It's like,
yeah,
And, she's a beautiful girl, but I don't want to see spine coming out of her back.
I know. I mean, come on, she's supposed to be this big Amazonian woman, and here's Gal Gadot, who's a model in real life. But I hope that the amount of time we saw her in the trailer, which was like maybe 2 seconds, is reflective of the amount of time we will see her in the film. I hope.
I just and this is a whole other topic in a way, but essentially, like, I don't want Wonder Woman to have been chosen because her looks will distract viewers as, she's a pretty girl. I want her to be Wonder Woman because she's a Wonder Woman. Does that make sense? So watching the movie, I want to see that. I don't want to see, oh, she's hot. Oh, okay, yeah, she's hot. Oh, right. Look at her shake her ass. Look at her in this costume. Like, no, I want to see Wonder Woman. I want to get to know more about her.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know?
I guess we'll see. There wasn't enough in there for us to know.
No, there really wasn't. But now we got Suicide Squad, which is also coming out in 2016, a little bit after Batman vs. Superman. They're pacing really fast. August 5th is the release date. And what did you think?
I enjoyed this trailer very much.
Okay.
I love that they had Amanda Waller be the one that's, walking you through the trailer. Mm-hmm. The fact that it's Viola Davis and the fact how she delivers the lines, just, I loved it. I thought Amanda Waller is supposed to be the wall. She's supposed to be strong. The way she delivered the lines really resonated in just the way she spoke. I love that it's actually, and this is weird because I didn't think I would say this, but I like that it's focused a little bit more on Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. I think when you have a group of people like the Suicide Squad and you have to try to tell the tale of like I can't remember, but a group of people, just like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's nice to have the emphasis at least on one of the characters. Mm-hmm. And I wonder now, having seen the trailer, if that's going to be Harley Quinn.
That's a good point, because I was going to say, from my perspective, it was a very Harley Quinn-centric trailer, mm-hmm. where it was a lot of her, and she makes a fantastic version of Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
I'll have to say, like, she looks great. Mm-hmm. And everyone, the trailer is a pretty good trailer, but it was very, again, Harley Quinn centric. I think you seen the Joker at the end. People are like uncertain about it. I like it. I can mm-hmm. go for this kind of Joker. This is like a new age Suicide Squad. It's quite different from the ones we grew up with.
Yeah,
they're not wearing big ass suits. They're not covered up.
Yeah.
It's just different, and that's fine. I think it's gonna. I think I'm more engaged with this one than I am with Batman versus Superman.
I totally agree. I thought this one captured me more, and you're right, Jared Leto at the end. I love the line he delivers. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to make you suffer, or whatever he says.
And I'm like, my so-called life.
No, yeah. No, he looks like a crazy person. Like he made me believe that he is seriously insane. And another thing to highlight of the trailer, we're going to get a backstory from everybody. I think mm-hmm. we're going to get the most emotional backstory probably from Harley Quinn.
I think you're right.
Because you see her strapped down on that table, and, you have to imagine we're going to witness the Joker turn her into this crazy person.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting, too.
Mm-hmm. I think they cast everyone really well, but this is based on the trailer alone. Yeah. So hopefully it lives up to the hype that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
All right, so last one is actually not a movie. It's actually a trailer that got us excited because Anne and I are huge Heroes fans back in the day, season 1 specifically.
Yeah. Let's forget season 2. It's like
there's no other seasons.
It's like Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3. Just forget about those.
So Heroes Reborn trailer was released, and what are your thoughts on that?
Love that they used the Heroes music.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the beginning, it kind of sets the tone. I totally forgot what it sounded like, Heroes, and it kind of just brought you back to that. I don't know how many years it's been. Do you know?
I think it's been at least 8 years.
At least, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. So, I think they did a good job for fans like us who remember what Heroes is supposed to be. And hopefully they brought in some new people who have never seen Heroes. But
yeah, and then they have a returning cast that we're excited about.
Yeah.
Masioka, when he was there at the end, like, he was like so bubbly and cute, and now he looks all badass, like he's had experience, he's been tainted somehow.
Yeah.
Remember he had his like buddy walking around with him,
what was
with
his
no
name?
power. I forgot his name, but he had no power.
I know.
It was so cute.
It's like that one Asian actor that I swear is in every movie. Like I see him everywhere, but yeah, it was so nice. I haven't been tracking the Heroes news that much, but did you know that he was coming back?
I did not know.
Yeah, because I didn't either.
I didn't know that all of them were coming. Well, a lot of them were coming back. I'm like, oh shit. Well, there's him and him and him. Oh, cool.
So we got Noah. We've got Mrs. Petrelli. I know Mama Petrelli. We talked about in our Speak Nerdy. It looks like Micah's back, and he's older. Hiro is there, and then we have
that guy that's in Felicity. I'm sorry. The one that's obsessed with Felicity and Felicity.
Yeah, Greg Grunberg. I don't remember. I think it's Matt.
Yes.
And then we have potentially Mohinder, or were they saying that he's dead? I couldn't tell. He was on the flyer, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, there's like at least half of the main cast that's coming back, which is cool.
And it looks like they're going to do a lot more with it because now like technology has evolved.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't make too much CGI or too much craziness. It is TV, so they're probably not going to go insane about it. But please make a good story. And there's also, I watched Once Upon a Time, but Peter Pan, the kid who plays Peter Pan, is going to be in it, so I'm excited about that.
Is that him? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he there's like, maybe 5-6 main characters that they highlighted, so I know Ryan Guzman's one of them. I'm not too familiar with the rest of the actors or actresses, but it's pretty good.
It looks pretty good. So I will be there on NBC September 24th.
Yeah.
And that completes like our trailer talk on the ones that we wanted to talk about. There was a lot, so we decided to split this up into its own little separate little show. So tell us what trailers you saw, what you enjoyed. How did you react to the trailers that we mentioned? And in the meantime, you can email us right there at teamamazian@gmail.com. Also, you can follow us at teamamazian or on Instagram as well, everywhere, anywhere. Tell a friend a day. Yeah.
Yeah, makes us smile.
Yeah, it does make us smile. And Anne, where can people find you?
You guys can find me at Campea, Instagram, Twitter, even Facebook. You can find me there too.
Yeah, you can find her.
Where can people find you?
You can find my mama at Kaori's. And Wakame will be there too.
And where can people follow you, Wakame?
_Wakame-chan. This is true.
She's got her own Instagram, so make sure to follow.
IG. So yes, thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to click subscribe, rate, comment, and thumbs up over on the bottom of your screen. And we'll catch you guys next week or soon. Actually, very, very soon for some more talk.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.